That was Uda's attempt at the lullaby named Ocean, having been prompted to sing on the spot by fellow local panellist Myogi-ryu. Typical self-deprecating humour followed, but he earns good money for this at stable parties. In the ring just prior, Kirishima had called out Atamifuji for the second successive day, as a follow-up to their title-deciding duel in November. He lost the first one to gasps from a crowd who feared he might be humbled, just like Hoshoryu moments before. But then rallied to show his Ozeki worth, downing Atami when he lunged for his trusted outside left. The session finished 4-2 in Kirishima's favour. "It would be easy to say I practiced well," said Atami of his 2 wins, "but I clearly have more to work on. I'll keep on giving my all so that he calls on me again." "Oh, but he's getting stronger already," was Kirishima's response. "Exactly the type of guy I want to test myself against. If I don't hit him hard, he'll hardly budge, and he can hurt me with his power. And if he keeps getting stronger from now on, things will get more exciting for sure. And I can improve by training with him." Asked about next month's Yokozuna push, he said, "Every tournament is important. What's any different about this one?" The centre stage occupation by our 2 Mongolian Ozeki meant that Kotono Waka was relegated to the role of waiting for a bout which never came. He therefore made sure to get extra footstamps in after the session had finished to give his muscles something to do. "I've just got to keep solidly plugging away at all the things I can do," Waka said. He hasn't posted a losing score for 2 full years now, and says that's naturally boosted self-belief. And he's vowed to mentally get in shape for a January meet in which he must try for 13 wins to reach the unofficial Ozeki line. He may still get there with less, of course. It was a busy 24 hours for him as the following day, with some stablemates, he went to his father's native Yamagata for a Sadogatake party. Also heading northwest this week, though not as many miles that way, was new salaried wrestler Oshoumi, who received a new ceremonial apron in his native Kanazawa from his former Keiyo High School. "I'll now be carrying the hopes of the school," he told a Keiyo audience, though he will in fact be sharing that burden with Onosato and Takahashi, who also studied there. "I'll start by aiming for a winning score," Oshoumi continued, "and then I'll go for Division 1 with lots of good clean sumo." Back in Tokyo, the wake for ex-coach Shikoyama was held today, the 22nd, inside his stable building. His funeral will take place tomorrow. The man once known as Coach Tatsutagawa has already assumed the Shikoyama stock, and now awaits rubber stamping from the Sumo Board of Directors. It seems the ex-Homasho will officially have the role once the rankings chart is released on Monday. And finally, some news on next year. The current coach Sanoyama, the former Chiyokuni, has found a fitting opponent for his final ever match at his retirement event next June. The man in question is Sanctuary star Kensho Sawada, who happens to be his older brother. I turned pro 4 years after him, Coach Sanoyama began, and was always trying to catch him up, using him as my sumo marker. He helped me get through the harshness of sumo stable life. What a suitable final foe. You don't half come up with some zany ideas, was how Mr. Sawada first reacted, but I guess this was also meant to be, and I'm really looking forward. As I'm sure are hundreds of fans who otherwise wouldn't be going.